What's up, guys? It's a Spent Man coming to you from the beautiful North Country of New England. I'm going to be doing a midsummer check-in on the farm. We're going to do a little tour, show y'all around. We've been getting rainfall this year, so things are looking a lot more lush and buzzing with growth and all that good stuff. So yeah, midsummer farm tour. We doing this, and start right here. Check it out. We have these raspberry bushes. I call them the best raspberries ever, and these were here before us. And this year we hit them with some compost, and you can kind of see all the fallen ones in there. But I'm showing you, we mulched, composted, spread amendments in here, and they are just exploding. We have already about 10 pounds in the freezer, and we got them selling on the farm stand every single day, and we just can't keep up with them. It's an amazing problem to have, even though it's a little dramatic to call it a problem. Also, raspberries are my favorite thing in the world to eat, so I'm definitely eating like a couple pounds of raspberries every day. And yeah, buddy, that's that life. So next year, I'm definitely going to be digging some of this variety up. You can see down here, there's runners and canes shooting up everywhere, so it'll be pretty simple to dig them up and replant them somewhere else and get more into these raspberries, because people like buying them. I really like eating them, and it's a win-win. Yeah, buddy. And check out that beautiful North Country scenery. Got Marty the Massey Ferguson 135 still hanging in there. Got the potato hiller on the back. It's been raining a ton, so I haven't been able to get in and do as much soil work as I would like to, but that's how she goes. And we're going to talk about this beautiful, healthy, organic grown sweet corn here. I'm going to show you a little experiment in companion planting going down right here. So this corn is called Cornucopia Bush, and it's bred by Alan Capuler, who is a awesome citizen plant breeder. And he worked on this corn for 20 years. And what it does is it grows out like a bush, a cornucopia bush, if you will. And so these spread out stalks in here should produce between 3 and 6 ears over the time period of 3 to 6 weeks. So I did some interesting companion planting in here. I have potatoes, which are some experimental potatoes that we grew from true potato seed last year, stored in the basement, and then I replanted them. So we have the potatoes in here with the cornucopia bush red sweet corn, and we have some Vermont cranberry beans in here just to add to the synergy and interplanting power going on. So I have interplanted or companion planted this cornucopia bush sweet corn before with the Vermont cranberry beans when I lived down south in Vermont. When I lived down south in North Carolina, and I got about 5 to 10 pounds of dry beans off of like a 20-foot row, which is a awesome yield. So yeah, companion planting, that's where it's at. And experimental sweet corn that gives off a lot of ears with the continual harvest. Pretty unheard of. So yeah, cornucopia bush sweet corn. And then behind it I have another planting of it, a little bit closer together on its own, and you can see it starting to put out the side tillers. And so this stalk here will give 1 or 2 ears, and these side tillers will give off a few too, and they kind of keep on going. So it's just really amazing citizen plant breeding by Alan Capuler, and we grow a bunch of his stuff. But I'm really proud of this corn this year, and you see how green it is, and it's all organic, no chemical or NPK liquid fertilizer here at all. This is just compost and organic amendments and good crop rotation. So yeah, buddy, for that. And this corn right here is called Harmony, which is an open pollinated sweet corn. I don't mess around with any hybrids either. We're getting puritanical AF over here. And this Harmony sweet corn is looking really good. And behind it, back here, we have Midnight Snack, bred by a prolific plant breeder, Elwyn Meader. And we're up here in the North Country in New Hampshire, and Elwyn Meader bred this sweet corn Midnight Snack in New Hampshire for New Hampshire. And all of these sweet corn growers up here all do conventional with hybrid, sugary. But yeah, as I was saying, most sweet corn is conventional with lots of NPK fertilizer, and we don't mess with that. We use all real stuff, no bull. And we can see this Midnight Snack corn also sends off side tillers, which can also put on more ears. So we can see the open pollinated corns are bred to put off side tillers and make more ears of corn continually, instead of the one and done hybrid sugary enhanced sweet corns that are in all the stores. So if you want that real corn flavor, you gotta find you a organic, local, small farm that grows real corn the real way for the real people that want to eat it. Yeah, buddy. And over here we have our pole beans, and we need to go to Tractor Supply and pick up the T-posts to make our trellis. Running a little bit behind on that due to the rain, but it's gonna be all good, and the beans look fantastic. In here in the high tunnel, we have the tomato caterpillar tunnel, and we had turnips and beets planted in here first, so we do some companion planting here too, so we can harvest beets and turnips while the tomatoes are growing, and that works out pretty good, although we are having some vole and pest problems in the root crops this year. And so yeah, you can see we're starting to get some tomatoes going in here, and we grow a crazy array of experimental tomatoes as well. This one looks like a sun gold, but It has a different name. We're gonna have to ask Wendy about that one. But yeah, we have a nice set of tomatoes going on in here, and check out all these blooms. Crazy blooming. And we have a really wild one down here. This is another Alan Capular variety, insane. It's called red centiflora, and all of these tomato plants that have what they're called are hyper trusses. So where there's like hundreds of flowers, it'll make like hundreds of cherry tomatoes, and you can kind of just harvest the whole bunch like that. And Alan Capular calls them a hyper truss. But if you just look down that row at all those thousands of blooms on these red centiflora plants, it's pretty amazing. And we got lots of other super unique tomato varieties coming on too. And look at this one. Yeah, buddy. And a lot of the other varieties are bred by a guy named Brad Gates at Wild Boar Farms. And he breeds all crazy kinds of tomatoes. He's a tomato guy. And this tomato is called Brad's Crazy Cherry. And we have a bunch of blooms on this guy too. Not quite as much as the red centiflora, but this tomato ripens to be like a really light yellow. And it has been in the past few years my favorite tomato. So yeah, buddy, lots of exciting stuff going on in the hoop house. And take a look at that. Wendy's been working in here super hard, pruning all the plants and keeping them trellis properly. It's a lot of work, so we're thankful for that. We're gonna go into our second hoop house over here where we got the cukes, and check it out. Got some lettuce going to seed, which we're gonna save. We got some nice purple and green basil right there. We have some of our summer squash plants going in here, looking huge and powerful and vital, strong. And these are really impressive. Wendy went with a vertical attempt on the cucumbers. And people in the North Country love cucumbers, so we're trying to get creative with ways to grow more and keep up with these cucumber eaters up here in the North Country. And we have the Boston pickling ones right here, which are a classic. And check out that guy. I call these BWCs, big white cukes. Don't be getting too sick over there with what you think with that. But yeah, we have another really interesting cucumber plant where these guys, they grow, it's like a gherkin type cucumber. We call them party cukes. And yeah, they're real cute. But yeah, these BWCs, these white cucumbers hanging in there, really prolific. I believe they're called Itachi. I don't know if they're from Japan or if that's some sort of hybrid marketing ploy, but it's a good productive cucumber, and they're growing all the way to the roof of the hoop house. So yeah, pretty prolific too. Down here we have our little dwarf okra plants. I believe these are called Cajun Jewel, and they stay nice and small and compact and branch out. So this is a good okra for northern climates. And yeah, we got to get our okra. We love the dirty south, so we got to keep them southern crops going. Yeah, buddy. And yeah, just check it out. It's crazy seeing these big dudes just hanging in there. Yeah, buddy. So yeah, things are growing good up here in the North Country. That is the midsummer farm tour. Showed you a couple of the fields, the hoop houses, what's going on, and there's a lot of it going on. So stay out there, get yourself some good food, stay out in the sun, get that heat, jump in that water, enjoy this life, man. Yeah, buddy. From the beautiful North Country, this has been the Spent Man. Thanks so much for watching. Do well. Woo!